Huh? What? What is this place? Is this the real Anna Pulses? Act 3? What? Huh? I want to say this book contains really weird, but it's not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this, not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun in the grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place feels pretty comfy, yeah. Paimon feels way better than she did back then. We were adventuring toward the kingdom. There's no sunlight there at all. Oops, I wasn't reading that. Never mind that. This place is really nice. This gotta be the Princess Lyra's garden, right? Say, when our adventure is over, why don't we find a place like this to live? We can eat tasty food, plant lots of sweet flower, and we can invite our friends over as a guest. We could all live happily together happily. Let's put it in for now. Oh, that's true. Let's help Aunt find the princess, shall we? Hide and seek, hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friend go? Not like someone singing over there. Where the fuck are we? Hide and seek, hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to the place from which all lives flow. Hi there. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and didn't notice you. Come, sit, snacks will be ready soon. Whoa, camera angle, jeez. Ooh, snacks. Yes, and ours are very good. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It would be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why, you are a fascinating combination, aren't you? A lovely young lady, a small little oceanite, and your beautiful floating friend. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Aoi. Hi. Huh? Oh, is it just Paimon or does Aunt look unhappy? She might have been reminded of something. Ah, this oceanite is our friend, Aunt. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Mary Ann. Mary Ann? My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I met someone from the outside. Where are you from? Well, we are... Actually, Paimon's not sure either. We defeated a fell dragon Narcissus. And then we ended up here somehow. A fell dragon Narcissus, you say? That must have been a frightening foe. Did you think so, Aoi? In a manner of speaking, I suppose. My, I have heard that the Narcissus has hurt many and has turned in many kingdoms into ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Oh, so you do know about him. Great. We are from the Narzissenkreuz kingdom and we are looking for Princess Lyra. Do you know where we might find her? Princess Lyra, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. But she should be here. In that case, Aunt. But I have lived here for a long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about that princess, and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such person. On the flip side, you, Aoi, do quite look like a princess from a distant land. Hey. Yeah, is that a bell? Yes, that's a signal for tea time. In the past, the children would throw down their wooden sword the moment they heard the bell, and they would come into the hall to have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it's best to follow the rules and all the same. They'd be quite disappointed otherwise, I suspect. Well then, shall we? Thanks, but I'm not. Don't mind. You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. They look very beautiful and they are tasteless like pure water. How are they? They're really great, although Paimon couldn't really tell the taste then. Are you on low sugar diet or something? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remember them, so I'm not sure if they all taste good. Oh, don't worry about it. At least Paimon is full now. Well, in that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. Can see the sky though. But the map says we are underground. Oh. This is a flower garden that we have painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I heard that Basil said that caring for children is like caring for flowers. You need a good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. Sound like this Basil is pretty smart. In fact, you must get rid of the pests from time to time as well. Actually, Basil sounds kinda dangerous too. She is very capable indeed. Making snacks, caring for flowers, she can do it all. It would be nice if I introduced her to you. I've been caring for the flower here all the time, in the hopes that some fans might come, and I might show them how they have bloomed. And well, here you are. Well, that's a shame that they aren't in the bloom right now. Well, we just need to water them, they'll be fine. Hide and seek, where did Mary and her friends go? To the Hall of Seeds foam to watch the sunflower bloom. The drops of water stain the soil. Aren't they beautiful? That was quick. They've been waiting for friends to arrive after all, and with your arrival, they are very excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. So that's how it is. Nature is amazing. Nature is really amazing. You like them, Aunt? They're very beautiful and gleaming glow. I knew you would I love them too, after all. You're from a very far away place, aren't you, Aoi? What sort of flowers bloom there? The flowers on my hair. I thought those flowers were beautiful the moment I saw you, but I fear they are hard to find now. Aww. Then let us speak of the other flowers. I've always been in Fontaine and have never gone elsewhere. That's it. A friend of mine has been in Sumeru. I've heard from him that there are many flowers that can be found here. Those that close on cliffs, one that opens at night. Some even grow at cacti. Haha. Just when I realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine. I had to give me a separate explanation. He was always serious of this sort. He was the smartest of us when we were young. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must have been a little too exciting for me, meeting new friends all like this. Well then, Paimon, have you seen any special flowers? Most that dandelions come to mind. Dandelions? Ooh, do you have any of that delightful seeds with you? Well, we might. Dandelions, bloom. Dandelion seed can indeed be found. Okay. Yes, what sort of flower is a dandelion? I thought you would know. How should we put this? A dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds in them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along the wind, and they will take root and sprout out elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, huh? Oh, they really are. I didn't know such flower existed. But I have heard about something similar. Oh, what sort of flower is that? It's not a flower. It's a story of water. In a certain place, there's a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came many ripples, and droplets appeared in those ripples, droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. But though they were all made of water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life is very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelions you spoke of, Paimon, remind me a lot of the story. A flower that was once united as one would be separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. But a single drop of water is weak, will dry up easily. Together they will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? Paimon doesn't really get it. What do you think? It may be weak, but distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to unite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. Can they really? I think I understand where you're coming from, Aoi. What are you talking about? Sounds like what happened to Al, Joe, and the others. They helped us. They melded into one, turning into a big bubble. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Ah yes, I can take you to see our dog. You have the dog? Mary Ann is Anne that is floating right beside me right now. Is either that or that Pandora. Hmm? Ah, Paimon doesn't see him though. Feed the dog. Feed. Doggy. No, miss. It's an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again as well, Miss Anne. Mary Ann. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy? How do you do, dear little miss? Thanks for being polite and all, but Anne, what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be Maury. He always kept me company. Does this mean that we have been wrong all along? Or what dog do that? Hard to say, I doubt it. Too fast over the detail too much. Water can take any shape, and life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. That's a different matter. Didn't Al say something similarly weird? I've heard something similar said that the body is the prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child like all the others. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remain, it will not become blood again. And I remember something, even though I really didn't want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I didn't know. There's just this flood of feelings and scenes, happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, miss. See you, dear guest. Oh, this is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keep going on. If we haven't seen the dog, Paimon will have forgotten that all the stuff already. Did you say we're gonna rescue Princess Lyris? That's right. My apologies. Apologies, there's no princess here. Only us. Today, we are very simple fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Mary Ann said, so that's gonna mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right? You really want to hear what I want to say? Of course, you got a bigger brain, don't you? Come on, all we experience so far is just a story. Wait, but didn't we team up with Nazarick Adventure Team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment, Paimon. Is there even a Nazarick kingdom amongst the 7 nations? You're right. So the Adventure Team, Alp, Joe, Kate, Jack, Maury, the 2 of us, in our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? No, that can't be. Paimon can't accept that. Didn't we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal of the tower? There's a lot of stuff that wouldn't fit if this was just a story. You know, like how there was no holy blade mentioned at the start, or how the sealed tower still had monster and bubble formation inside. Paimon, I think I understand what Aoi is trying to say. So all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are things outside the realm of the story, isn't that right? More accurately, those parts of the story have not yet been written. So the Holy Blade, Narcissus, or whatever, these were still inside the story. It's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. I believe the structures already existed. It's just that it was just used as a setting for the story. So it means that the things I recall along the way were things that happened here before. And I'm just a character in the story. You're not merely a character. The fact that you can remember about this means that you can remember it. And if that's the case, who is Anne? I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Livis. Alright, Aoi, Paimon, and dearest Anne, our time is up. I enjoy our time together, but I'm afraid it's time for you to leave. What do you have to say? It was fiction if you already knew? Spare the thoughts for Anne's feeling at least. Huh? Whoa. What happened? But shh, there's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave oceanite, and we set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world, and dragons too. But I also know that the world affairs are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned about princess after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic every time I thought about it. Do you remember now, Aunt? No, this has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Livis, then what about my birth? My only wish? Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Aunt. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things said, I can only wish for you to live on, for your own sake. Go, see the world, see how it has changed for these past years. I wish for you to have your own soul, memories, personalities, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate and to experience all beautiful of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Aoi, Paimon, and it was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapausis is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Mary Ann, why are you saying? Why? We can find a way to help you, can't we? Huh? I sense that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon, Aoi. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of a lovely adventure and wonderful future. But I know what happened in the past. I already know there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended, so this is farewell. Whoa! I am not controlling this. I'm just moving up and down. This is so cool. Wait, oh! We're back at the tower. Huh? Han? I'm so sorry, Night Aoi Paimon. I already did started to feel that something's were off earlier in the adventure. As you led me off the story track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason which I was born. I want to save her and bring the story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to Narzissenkreuz invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling, right? With the adventure team. Oh wait, did you know things would happen? Think it would turn out this way? No, I thought we could help Anne. Oh, but if that's the case, we can still help Anne. Huh? Paimon didn't understand anything maybe Anne said there at the end. Did you, Anne? I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. Well, Paimon feels that that's unfair. Not just for you, Anne, but for us as well. That's why we gotta find out what happened. At least if we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it's saving Princess or figuring out what Mary Ann said, or whatever. We just wanna help you, Anne. Isn't that right? This story isn't over, Anne. Okay. Still, if this is all a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play, Aoi? I can't be sure, but I think we are most likely an incident. And that's why we can bring this story to an end. Ah, Paimon gets it. That's why Aunt found us and brought us to the story. You might not have thought about it, Aunt, but since we are able to this story off its course, that means we have opened all sort of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right, Aoi? You could say that. Thank you, Knight. Aoi, thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Aunt. And since we need to continue our adventures, well, can you think of anything that will help us figure out what to do next? Let me think. My memory contains known as Nazaric Ordo. This place appears to be very deep connection to past events. That's true. Nazaric Kingdom, Adventure Team, yeah, they seem connected, alright. Do you have any idea where this Ordo might be? No. Oh, that's right. We are very experienced adventurer. If you need it found, we will find it. Is she no longer dreams of you? On in Wonderland.
この道具でこれらを全部消してみせよう。なんてね、冗談さ。
Okay, how do we get out of here, boy? Whoa! Hmm? Where are we? What? We were here? Huh. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing that's the end of it. Did we get anything outside from this bench? The sword? Huh. The pocket watch didn't change. Well, I guess that's it. See you next time. Bye.